You see, life isn't about the words people say or the images they try to project. It's about the actions, the things that they do when they think nobody's looking. Now, don't get me wrong, words matter. But they're not the full story. You want to understand who someone really is. Pay attention to these 5 things. The first thing to watch for: how they treat people who can do nothing for them. You see, too many people only show kindness when there's something to gain, when there's a reward waiting on the other side. But the true measure of a man or a woman is in how they treat those who can't help them, who can't return the favor. When you've got nothing to gain from someone, how do you behave? That's the first sign of real character. Second, how they handle adversity. Everybody's a champion when everything's going right. The real test comes when life knocks you down, when things aren't going your way, when the world seems like it's closing in. That's when you really see who someone is. Do they rise? Do they fight? Or do they crumble? That's when their true character shows. The third thing to notice: their willingness to take responsibility. A lot of people love to point fingers, always blaming others for their failures, for their shortcomings. But those who have strong character, they own up. They take responsibility for their actions, their choices. And let me tell you something, it's not easy. It's uncomfortable to admit when you're wrong, but the people who do that, they've got integrity. They understand that growth comes from accepting your flaws, from learning and moving forward. The fourth, their ability to forgive. Life will bring hurt. People will disappoint you. The question isn't whether you'll be hurt. That's inevitable. The question is how you respond to that hurt. Do you hold on to it, letting bitterness eat you from the inside out? Or do you find the strength to forgive? People with true character have a capacity for forgiveness that is rare. They don't carry grudges. They move on, they heal, and they grow. And that's a strength that a lot of folks don't understand. Forgiveness doesn't make you weak. It makes you strong. And finally, number 5, their consistency in the face of temptation. I don't care how strong you think you are, the world is going to try and tempt you. There's always something out there pulling at your desires, trying to get you to do things that are against your principles. The true test is whether you can stand firm in your values, in your beliefs, when nobody's watching. Do you stay true to who you are? Or do you break under pressure? These 5 things: how someone treats others when there's nothing to gain, how they handle adversity, how they take responsibility, their ability to forgive, and their consistency in the face of temptation. They don't need to tell you who they are. They will show you. And that's how you know. And here's the thing, you're not always going to get it right. None of us are perfect. You're going to slip up. You're going to make mistakes. But what matters is the effort. What matters is that you keep showing up, you keep doing the right thing, even when it's hard. That's what separates the ones who rise above from the ones who fall back into the noise. It's about showing up every day with the intention to be better. And listen to me when I say this: the way you carry yourself, the way you treat people, the way you face challenges, the way you handle yourself when nobody's looking, that's what defines you. Not what people say about you, not what the headlines say, but the way you live. Your character is who you are in the quiet moments when nobody's there to see you. So don't worry about the external. Don't worry about what people think they see. Focus on these 5 things. Let them guide you. Let them shape you. And in the end, you won't have to say a word. Your actions, your choices, your character, it will speak for you. And that's how you become the person you're meant to be. That's how you build a legacy that's real, that lasts. Not because of the things you say, but because of the things you do. So remember, to see someone's true character, notice only 5 things.